Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Sharks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sharks will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So LSU's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Spade. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Goes to the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, it looks like the offense was able to recover it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Great move. Now he's got room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice move to stay on his feet. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Sharks offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it on the left. Can anyone catch him? And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Sharks.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. It's a draw. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Running it back, it's Bullock. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He's going to pass. He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The Sharks will keep this drive going. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Sharks will line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. Smashes through the tackle. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone, and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now on second down after the incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Nelson.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did that.
LSU lining up first and goal. Wants to go up top. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second and goal coming up. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Wake Forest rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Winston-Salem. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program.
From the gun, running back on the move.
A top 25 flash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's already put 1-3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Never a doubt.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks the tackle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll run it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. So after the first down run, here's second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sharks are marching down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Sharks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams getting touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes a connection. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll throw it on first down. He makes the connection. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, looking again to throw. It's complete on the right side. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll throw on third down. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires left. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He fires a bullet to the right. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. On third down, going up top. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Give to the back. Hard running there. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Oh, he makes the catch. Gets away from one, finds room. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The Sharks will line it up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. Shakes off the tackler. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Feeling some heat. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
It's such a nice play getting that sack. And I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud. Arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country. And I know that having played here before, you do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback with this crowd noise. It makes it so hard for your offensive line to hear the cadence and know when the snap is coming out. And you know it's helping this D-line get...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
And the Sharks decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Pocket starts to collapse. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Nice move there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Tigers are flying down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Complete to the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Powers forward. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Off the play fake. He's got his man. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Now on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Stanford overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Palo Alto, this Cardinal team has to be thrilled with this result. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Sharks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGowan. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Working the middle. He's loose. Inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sharks.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
LSU 35, Sharks 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The inside handoff. No, what a move. Touchdown LSU. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He looks that one in nicely. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. Going for it all. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had this thing in a hammer lock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another